instruction set is gives different types of instruction which execute on different ARM processor. These instruction sets are called as 5U instruction set architecture or ISA, instruction set architecture. So you can see table of instruction here. So we will study all this, some of these instruction. First instruction is ADC, add, AND, branch, BIC, logical bit clear, BKPT, breakpoint instructions, BL, BLX, LDM, LDR, move, MSR. All these are different types of instructions. In that you can see mnemonics, then description. Similarly, we have other instruction, logical instructions, and store and multiple instructions, etc. For instruction, there are two conditions. One is the free condition. Second one is the forced condition. Forced condition is the condition after executing the instructions. That is the status of the registers after executing the instructions. So instructions, normally ARM instructions or ARM instruction process, data held in registers and memory is accessed only with the load and store instructions. So ARM instructions, it can take 2 operand or 3 operand. That means, for example, when you write add R3, R1, R2, you can see here R1 and R2 are the source registers, and the result is stored in destination R3. That means you can store multiple registers. You can use here more than 2 registers or more than 2 operands. ARM instructions are classified as data processing instruction, branch instruction, load instruction, software instruction, software interrupt instruction, and program status instruction. For example, in the exam, write the classification of ARM instruction and explain any two. Then you have to remember first one, the data processing instruction, branch instruction, load instruction, software interrupt instruction, and program status register instruction. These 5 main set of instructions. In that, data processing instruction itself contains subsets. You can see in the next slide. Now, data processing instructions contains move, arithmetic, logical, compare, and multiply. Let me write here move, M, arithmetic, logical, MAL, comparison, and multiply instruction, MAL, CM. So somehow you have to remember these instructions, MAL, CM, because when they ask about data processing instructions, see, in the exam the question may be what are the different types of instructions. Then you have to write data processing instructions. Then you have to write data processing instructions, branch instruction, load and store instructions, software instruction, program status register instructions. After that, if they ask to explain any two main category, then data processing instruction which contains move, arithmetic, logical instruction, comparison instructions, and multiply instructions. You have to see. And please remember, all the instruction, almost all the instruction, you can use S suffix. If you can use S suffix on the data processing instruction, then it will update the flag register, and otherwise it will not update the flag register. You know, we execute conditional instructions, conditional flags. You know, conditional flags. Conditional flag is the one which will update the status of the flag register based on the previous conditions. For example, if I use SUB instruction, SUB, I will take SUB 6, 6, that is 0. But this will not update the 0 flag unless and until you put SUBS. That is very important here. Please remember. Move instruction. In move instruction we have two versions. Move MUN, that is move the negative value of 32-bit value, negative not of the 32-bit value into register, or move the value into the register.